Hey there everybody, Racecrafter here, and welcome back to the Obsidian Order. Thank you so much for joining me. So last episode, I gave you a little sneaky peeky at a shop that Adela was building, and her video on that will be coming out very soon. In the meantime, she is knocking on the door of 300 subs. So if you haven't already, please go over to her channel, click that subscribe button, and help her reach that goal of 300. It would be so great to see her at 300 or more when that video comes out. So in this episode, as you can see, we are here in the flower forest. So that means we're going to be building a flower farm. Yes. This flower farm will be the supply for that shop that Adela is building. And we are going to be selling dyes. And unfortunately, we weren't able to find like an area that encompasses all the flowers. So we're going to be building two different farms. However, right now we just got the one to get us started, and then we'll go from there. So let's go down and check out the little collection room here real quick, and then we will jump into a time lapse of the build. Didn't go too big. Didn't go too extravagant on the collection room here. Just enough to make it look cool, make it look nice. We got some barrels here for storage for the dyes, and on-off switch, turn the farm on and off. There is a sorter system behind here that filters out the seeds that will get us a little bit of extra bone meal. But the farm is not going to go hungry on bone meal because we do have a solution for that in the form of a skelly spawner that we will be visiting shortly, and do a little build on that collection room. Of course, the flowers go into here. This is the bounty of 2 cycles of the farm, so that there's 8 dispensers, so that 16 stacks of bone meal got us all these flowers, which might seem like a lot, but it's okay, you know. That's just the way it goes, you know. Obviously, the seeds are never ever going to produce enough bone meal to keep the farm sustainable on its own. So that's why we had to go with the skelly spawner. And you know, we've got the leaves here, got the lighting behind the leaves. I didn't want to have any lighting visible. You know, yeah, you can kind of see them behind there, but you know, everything's semi-hidden, I suppose. So let's get into that little quick time lapse of the build, and then we'll come back and talk some more. So that's the farm, and I designed it in a way to be as simple as possible and as efficient as possible, and it is definitely an early game obtainable farm to build. I've only been here like maybe a week, so I mean the only thing that's really expensive would be the repeaters and the hoppers, but those are, well, the repeaters, there's like 40 40 something of them. And the hoppers, I used water streams wherever I could, so hoppers there's only like 12 I think in total, so that's pretty cheap. Basic function, it looks a little weird and spaghettied, but it's actually laid out pretty neatly so that nothing interferes or crosses over each other, and none of the redstone, I mean, it's not going to affect anything, except for right here. I had to put those 2 blocks to stop those 2 lines, like that line there and this line, from interfering with each other, but that was it. Basic functionality is super simple. Etho hopper clock. One side of the clock is linked to the trapdoors to release the water. The other side of the hopper clock is linked to the dispensers to fire the bone meal. And there's just took a little bit of time to get the right amount of items in there to get the timing correct, so that the dispenser is fired when the water was retracted, and just to get the timing of like the water flowing certain distance and then firing the dispenser. But you know, in the end, 14 items, and everything works smoothly. So let's head over to the Skelly spawner. And oh, here's the this real simple, is it Tango Tech that did this? I think. I'm sorry if I'm wrong on that. I can't remember right offhand now. The tried and true item sorter. Seeds get filtered down through there. Flowers get not filtered, but freely flow through this way. So yeah, let's go head over to the Skelly spawner, and we're going to build up that collection room. I don't really have a plan for that, except for the fact that I want to kind of match color palette or block palette to match this one. So let's go see what kind of damage we can do over there. All right, so here we are at the Skelly spawner little safety hut, and go down the ladder here. Luckily, this is really close by. Unfortunately, the one that was even closer that we found, I derped, fell in, and creeper blew up the spawner. Yeah, story of my life on this server so far. Creepers blowing me up, blowing spawners up, lava, death. But it's all good. We found another one. We're in the good. So yeah, what am I gonna do with this? Like I said, I do want to match the block palette to the other collection room. So geez, this place is really small. I don't know if I'm gonna. Yeah, we'll make it work. We'll make it work. I'm gonna throw down the shulkers and throw some blocks at the wall and see what sticks. Okay, so I got the Skelly Farm collection room all finished up, and if we go down the little chute here, we'll go, whoa! Take a look at what I did. Wow! That's weird. And we'll get a sneak peek through the leaves here. Look at that. Oh yeah. I think it turned out really cool. I'm liking it. And I was just winging it. Had no plan whatsoever. It just kind of flowed, and I threw stuff at the wall and it stuck. We got a crafting table here in the floor, because we always need one of those. We got some barrels here for extra storage. I do plan on making a sorter system, so we just get the bones, because I really don't want all this other crap taking up space in the chests. So I will eventually do that. But like the Flower Farm collection room, no lights visible, or at least semi-visible. And we got the leaves, of course, and the jungle wood. And I can never go anywhere without placing some dark oak. And of course, we got the smelly skellies for our whacking amusement. So I think that's going to do it for this episode. I thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you liked the builds. And I will see you all without a sword in my hand in the next video. I'm out of here. See ya.